Hello, good morning. Welcome to Stickers News in Today edition, April 22nd, 2024. The implementation of Metaverse in higher education in Indonesia will be our topic today. With me, Hayrunisa, and here is the news in detail. One of the most famous social media platforms in the internet universe, Facebook, has rebranded to signal and embrace futuristic ideas by bringing out the term Metaverse. The CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, changed the name of his company to Meta Platforms on October 10, 2021 in the United States. The simple description by Facebook of the Metaverse is a set of virtual space where people can work, meet, and play using virtual reality headsets, augmented reality glasses, smartphone apps, and or other devices that are not in the same physical space as the person. Generation Z or Gen Z, segment of society born between 1996 and 2010, who are familiar with technology, are enjoying the virtual world that is close to realistic visuals and various aspects of their lives, from work, education, and daily life. One example of the technological advancement and Generation Z readiness in education in Indonesia context is how they are now getting familiar with using a metaverse for learning processes. In Indonesia, the metaverse has been introduced in classroom settings since the early 2022 following the international conference on the prospect and insight of metaverse for education held by Bina Nusantara University. The university mentioned this step was taken seeing the metaverse phenomenon that is increasingly developed in various sectors, so that academicians are also required to have the ability and expertise to innovate and adapt in the metaverse era. Not only that, in early 2023, Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia broke an innovation by conducting thesis examination session via Metaverse and establishing Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia Mall virtual space. This Metaverse technology allows students to participate in their virtual thesis examination, hearing without having to be physically present in the exam room. This not only makes it easier for students, but also offers an exciting new experience during their studies. Our correspondent, Lulu Aprilia, is now at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia to give a live report on student experience on Metaverse technology. Hi Lulu.
Alright, thank you Nisa from the studio. I'm Lola Aprilia, reporting live from Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. As one of the leading universities in technology and innovation, Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia is exploring the teaching methods and media using Metaverse in its study program. One of them is English literature. Today, we will explore how Metaverse technology is entering the world of English and literature and the huge potential it has to change the way students learn. As we can see behind me, several students of Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia conducted trial using the Metaverse virtual room in a digital business laboratory. Now I'm with Rafa Zuliano, one of the students of Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia, who will share his experiences regarding the use of Metaverse. Hello Rafa, thank you for joining us. I saw earlier that you were testing Metaverse technology for course learning media. So, what was your first impression of using Metaverse in class?
Thank you, Ms. Lolo, for the opportunity to be here. At first, I was confused and surprised when the lecturer asked us to use Metaverse for learning media, because I thought that Metaverse were only used to play games, not learning media. And I think learning by using Metaverse is a fun way to do, and the student won't feel bored at all.
So, you can learn not only in the real world, but also with the virtual world through the Metaverse. Alright, usually what kind of courses did you study through the Metaverse?
In Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia, usually the course that use Metaverse is a business presentation. It is a course where we need to do an online presentation, but instead of using Zoom or Gmeet, we use Metaverse instead. Another course is a drama production. So we learn acting from an actor far from Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia through this virtual reality headset.
I see. So, when you were trying to use the Metaverse, what difficulties did you face?
There were a lot of difficulties when I tried Metaverse for the very first time. The most ordinary problem that people usually face was how to use it properly, because there are a lot of things to do if you use Metaverse for the first time. For example, you need to create your avatar first, how to move your character, and then to do presentation, etc.
Alright, what are the tools you use for Metaverse now?
To open Metaverse, there's a lot of application to use. You could use your phone, laptop, or you could use VR headset like what I'm holding right now to fully immerse into the Metaverse world. To use it, you just need to put it in your head and then connect it to the internet. And you could see the Metaverse world like a real world. But you need to remember, you need a gadget with a middle range specification in order to run it smoothly.
Alright, thank you Rafa for sharing information about the use of Metaverse as a learning medium for students and Generation Z. We hope the students of Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia can continue to develop Metaverse technology for learning media. Well viewers, that's all the news today. I'm Lulu Aprilia, reporting live from Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Back to Nisa in the studio.
Thank you, Lulu, for sharing this news directly from the location at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. The existence of Metaverse is expected to provide opportunities in the field of education by using seed design principle as an educational media based on Metaverse technology that is ingredients, augmented reality and virtual reality technology. The learning process and delivery of knowledge become easier, effective, efficient, innovative, and interesting, and is expected to improve the quality of education in Indonesia. Alright, this is the end of the news for today. For further information, you may visit our social media and official website at www.stikers.com. I'm Hairunisa, signing off.